free pipe. I don't know what they were doing with this house, but there's all sorts of things where they would cut through beams, and I don't know. We found that those little space heaters in the house look really great because we have a lot of insulation. So there really isn't much of a need for central heating in the house. And now one window unit will cool the entire house too. So again, not much need for a central air conditioning system. For the little patch right here, I didn't have enough bolts because the old bolts are rusted. I seem to have lost my nuts and bolts. So a nail bent over will work more than well enough. Now that is some strong tape. Alright, I've decided, since the vertical section of the duct is too short, instead of lengthening that section, I'll just raise up the stove using chimney blocks. I don't even know, because I'm trying to go from single layer to dual layer, because I don't want this to be double layer. I don't want that insulated because I want a bunch of heat to come out off that. But I want that to be double layer so it doesn't burn up the wall if I put insulation in there. So last year I had 2 railroad suspension springs holding this back plate down, and I think this year we should have 2 locomotive pistons to keep with the railroad style. So I'm going to put them upside down because they're really top heavy. I'll have to go find some more fire bricks, but that's not too bad. I have them around. I have a bunch of them. But already this is a little better than last year. The ducting is screwed together, and it is up higher, and that does make me feel better, just as long as it doesn't tip over. But I never had any issues of it tipping over before, so that's good. And I also modified this to where this is more even, so it seals better. And the real nice thing about doing it this time of year is that I know that we'll have some good days in the future. Whereas last time I started it in January, and well, by that time you really have only cold days, and so you kind of have to just use it once you make it. But now I can try it. I can then have some warm days to take it apart and fix it and upgrade it, and then try it again the next time it's cold. Because at this time of year, it doesn't really like slowly get cooler. It just kind of goes up and down. You know what? I just realized Illinois weather is PWM. It just goes from hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. It doesn't actually just like gradually go down. It's just like one or the other. Wow. Alright, I got some of this Flame Stopper 2000. We'll see if that will do what I want. Turns out this sealant from Ace Hardware was woefully expired and as hard as a rock. That's one of the issues with small stores, is you can buy something and it could be sitting on the shelf for 10 years and you won't even know it. So Amazon to the rescue, which is sad, but oh well. And this I can actually, yeah, I can actually, it's good. Oh, and I just told my mother to find whatever looked best, and she found Rutland Black Furnace Cement, makes metal-to-metal joints, smoke and gas tight. That's exactly what I want. It's perfect. All right. Okay. Oh, that's great, yeah. Perfect. So I'm going to take this piece of flooring and squish it up there. You know, this actually worked out really well here. A nice clean bead. little bit of tinkering out of the way, and it's up, and the inside one's connected too, so I only put a few screws on the internal connection. If this one disconnects up here, then that's fine. It'll smoke a bit outside, but I just want to make sure that it doesn't have any disconnects inside, and I should make a better mount for that, wherever I'm pointing. It's good enough to try now. And we used up only about 1/3 of the tube. It might not look very good, but oh well. Try some leaves. That should help make it kind of smoky, so we can see how well it starts. By this point, smoke would have already poured out of here and taken a while to actually start the circulation. A few small puffs back here, but there's still a lot of work I need to do on the actual metal work. And so, no. There's really nothing now because it looks like it's, you know, I might not even see it because I can't smell any smoke, and normally you smell smoke before you see it. It's hard to tell. Might have been the first time it started up without a lot of smoke. Getting quite warm now. A bit of smoke, but that is actually coming back in from outside. I never actually got around to fully sealing the back of the workshop, and so some of the wind sucks some of the smoke back into the workshop, and you know, it's a work in progress. I figured I wouldn't rush too much to seal it up in case I was like, I didn't know like how bad, if we were kind of with fumes or anything, it would like get stuck in here, but it seems that this place really circulates air out pretty quickly, especially whenever I open a door. So I don't have to worry about like stuff lingering in here too much, which is nice. So I can seal those off. Well, the building's too leaky to really keep the heat in, but definitely does warm up this area around here. I noticed that after firing it, it's really hardened up quite a bit. It's been about 3 weeks, and it's funny, it's snowing again, but I just won't be able to get around to this right now because there's so much stuff to do up there, and then there's a lot I have to do underneath where the wall touches the ground, or the gap where it doesn't touch the ground. And I've been busy helping my friend restore the 1925 house. And, sorry, I'm having a hard time concentrating. The workshop is just full of stuff because I've completely taken apart one of my small white storage sheds. Like that. I had another one. And so I've moved all that stuff into the workshop. And I've also kind of decided I'm on a roll, so I'm probably going to disassemble that shed too and get rid of all that stuff and filter it into the workshop. The workshop also been a bit of a mess because I've been digging up tools and turning it inside out, looking for stuff for Bill's house. So, yeah. Oh, and regarding the hat, I got it from a nice little shop I found on the internet. It's from Edinburgh, Scotland, and it cost a bit, like 70 bucks. But it's really comfortable. It's like a copy of a 1700s hat. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.